so I was like, maybe I'll do shiny hunting. And I have a Skyrim video on the way, so yeah. Hi Maestro, hi Justin, welcome to stream. Glad you guys can make it. Yeah. I just finished sending an email, and I have a surprise for everybody. It's gonna go up to the members first, so it's quite fitting that the members are awake. So yeah, expect a surprise sometime this weekend or next week, members. I'm really excited. It was one of the things I wanted to do once I reached 10k. It's so exciting. I'm so excited. But yeah, I just finished an email for it, so I'm a little late. For real, I've been putting that member-only video on me. Yeah, one of my goals this year is to upload more member videos. I know you guys said, like, you just want to support the channel, you don't really, you know, want anything, but I feel really bad because that's monetary. It's not free support, like the views and comments. So, like, I need to give something back. I don't know how to do audio-only stuff. I know a lot of people have requested, like, turning my videos into audio-only stuff. I don't know if I could do that on YouTube. I don't know how Spotify works. I'm looking into Patreon, but that's a whole nother thing, and I don't want you, like, paying for 2 different places, so I don't know how to do that. The surprise is gonna be a Raid Shadow Legend sponsor. Selling out. The personal was to sleep every night. I know, I love personal attention. It's so funny because you have to be awake for it to, like, fully take effect. But every time I'm watching, like, personal attention videos, my eyes automatically close and I'm like gone. It was like it didn't. I'd bone cream by myself, just on repeat. But yeah. Hold on. I'm gonna take a drink real quick and we're gonna switch to the game. I know Justin's not a fan of sparkling water, but I'm on to like this new one called Fresca. It's so good, especially with ice. It's close, it's soda water. Okay, we're gonna switch to the Switch. Okay, I don't know if it's gonna be really loud, so cover your ears. I don't think it'll be too bad. I'm gonna start it really low first, and then you guys let me know if you can hear it or barely hear it, okay? Because I don't want to hurt anyone's eardrums. We're doing Scarlet. Yeah, sponsor once before, that was really cool. I think it was no, Factor. It was Factor. It's HelloFresh's new thing. We still get it from time to time. Yeah. I never got another one. I'm kidding. It was fun though. A little stressful because of the time frame and everything, but it was a good experience. Oh, also the reason I wanted to do another stream, another shiny hunting stream, is I feel like it'd be easier to talk than if I was playing Monster Hunter, because in Monster Hunter I noticed when I'm fighting the monster, unlike Elden Ring, I turn a lot more quiet. In Elden Ring I still talk a lot during the boss fights. Maybe Monster Hunter is harder for me than Elden Ring, because I realized in Monster Hunter I get really, really zoned out, and that usually means I'm like super focused. But in also, is the game too low? Oh, the egg's already hatching. At least you guys will hear if it's too low or not. But yeah, so I wanted to talk about the direct. I missed the first direct. I just watched all the directs this week, so the March 27 one and the April 2 one. I really wanted to talk about that. Both of them. So I really wanted to do just a chatting stream today. Was it just fine? Okay, are you sure? Okay. Because on my end I can barely hear it. But I'm also hearing myself whisper, so would you like to know? No shiny yet. I was also shiny hunting Gumi today. Still no luck. yeah, so I'm hoping my luck will go to Fuecoco, but that Gumi is going on to like 4 years now. 3, I don't know. It's crazy. Also, hi William, hi Kilo. Hi Yaki Kid. What is that? Shaka? Shaka. I'm good with this too. Super fun direct. The price stuck and now Switch probably likes it. Yeah, because of the, I don't know if it's because of the tariffs. I mean, the tariffs are a big deal, but I don't know if the Nintendo Direct prices were taking into tariffs yet. I think they already planned that before the tariffs because I heard they're revising the prices. But I want to talk about the in order. We're gonna wait until like most people come in. So I'm like just rambling, but I want to talk about the March 27 Direct first. And what date was the latest one? April 2 next, like in order, just to like get my thoughts organized. But yeah, one of the topics I really want to talk about is prices. And I kind of saw this coming. The $80, $90 Switch games when Sony and all the other AAA companies were already pricing their games at $60, $70, and some even $80. Like, I see the trend already. They're trying to normalize it. And yeah, but a lot of us grew up in the day and age of games being 40, 30. Like, we're not dead yet. We know what game. And then there's people who are like, well, I'm rambling about it. I'm already skipping to it, but yeah. Shaka, bro. Also, I heard they put a pause on the stores. Yeah, they did. That's what I'm saying. I don't know if the tariffs are a part of the actual price yet. Oh, I need to. That was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Where is it? 1. We already put 1, so 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's the math. Okay, I did it in my brain too. But, wait. Oh yeah, I was organizing my boxes, guys. I didn't like how many Fuecocos there are, so I was starting to release some before stream. Then I realized I had to do an email, so that's why I was late. I was like, oh shoot, responsibilities. I got distracted by shiny hunting. I tried to do Poco Radar the other day. I forgot how to do it, so I have to go look up a YouTube video on it. But hold on, guys. Let me get eggs and then we can start chatting again, because you can only focus on one thing at a time. My nighttime brain is on full power. I'll jail my cousins over, and like before my nap, I took a nap before our stream. I had an eventful day. We were playing Call of Duty Black Ops on the PlayStation 4, and we were playing Nuketown Free for All. There was 3 of us, so 1v1v1. I forgot how to play and how tiny the screen is when there's 3 people playing, so my head kind of hurt. And I'm like, oh my god, I'm aging. Gaming hurts. But I'm getting sidetracked. Yeah, we can do an order, but yeah, this is like 4:49 before the delay. Okay, start doing so that's switch or something. Not sure. Yeah, it's to avoid scalpers. Another thing I want to talk about: scalpers in the Pokemon card community has really bummed me out. Like, if you noticed, I haven't really been doing Pokemon card openings on my channel. It's been getting a lot harder to get any without having to go online and buy them or like fighting people for it. It's crazy. I haven't experienced it yet, but I have seen the shelves being sold out more and more as of late. It's getting a lot harder to get the new ones right off like release date, and I'm like, it really bummed me out, because I just want to open packets, man. It's my like addiction. It's why I'm really getting into blind boxes. But yeah, scalpers suck. The 80 hours switch thing is to prevent switch to scalpers from ordering too many. I think I forgot how to. I'm supposed to be on Maridon. There we go. I was like, why am I not? Monster Hunter World mind right now, okay? I was trying to get my secret out. Not my Maridon. I was trying to get my secret out. Gotta throw some... I have no elbows to throw. My elbows are chicken wings. And it also is sad, especially for scalping purposes. I think there was a video on Moist Critical's channel where there was two scalpers fighting each other. It was so ironic, because the scalper who was behind the other scalper was complaining that the scalper was taking all of the cards. But I bet you if he was first, he would do the same thing. I think that's what I got from the video. Hi Jesse, welcome to stream. Yeah, the Pokemon card vending machines in grocery stores is so much fun. Honestly, if you put that next to a gumball machine, if I was a kid, I would choose the Pokemon cards. Also, gumballs scared me. I think in Ed, and Eddie, I never understood how it fit in people's mouth, and then I was super disappointed to see how small they were in real life, and then I immediately thought I was gonna choke and die from one, so I never got one. So yeah. Let's see. But I still also need to bottles ones. I wonder if I still have my online membership. I think I have mine on automatic renew. I don't know. I haven't checked that in a while. But okay, I think that's a good enough time. So I have a list. So I think the first Nintendo Direct was about game releases, right? You guys got any favorite release? Because a lot of it was like third-party titles, and I think I have a few I wanted. Sorry, we can use Pokemon cards as currency. What do they use in Fallout? Bottle caps. It'll be our bottle caps. Just Dashmo, welcome to screen. And yes, Tomodachi Life is one of those ones. I skipped through it because they have chapters. I just went through the chapters, and I saw Tomodachi Life and Tamagotchi Plaza. If you guys have never played Tamagotchi Corner Shop 1, 2, 3, you guys need to try out Tamagotchi Plaza when it drops. It is so much fun. At least in my childhood. It could be nostalgia talking, but in my childhood, that was my favorite DS game besides Pokemon. If you don't know what Tamagotchi Corner Shop is, it's like its name implies. You are basically a Tamagotchi. I think in the original DS you got to choose between the three main ones. The yellow guy with the bunny ears, the little potato I called her, chicken nugget with the bow, and the booger. And then you go around the town. And you go around the town like opening up shops. So there's like a sushi shop. I forgot, a dentist. And then depending on the shop, they have different types of mini games. And my favorite was the sushi shop because it was like a little conveyor belt mini game. You made sushi based on people's orders, and then you put it on the conveyor belt, and then the people would eat it, and then the more customers you make happy, the more money you get, and then depending on how much you play in the shops, you can upgrade it. And yeah, I think Tamagotchi Plaza is gonna be the same based on what I saw in the trailer, and it looks so good on the Switch. Like the 3D art style for it actually looks so good, and I'm excited for the new mini games and the new shops. But yeah, Tamagotchi was definitely a niche game, but I'm excited it's coming back. Also, welcome to Twitch, Eddie Brown Crazy. Hope you enjoy your stay. And thank you for the follow. Is it thank you for the follow? Why did Butter not kiss? I don't know how Twitch works. I honestly don't know how Twitch works. I don't know if I have it on or off. I'm literally multi-streaming for the fun of it. I mainly stream on YouTube, but I don't know. Is it off? I think I have to be an affiliate to turn that on. I don't think I'm an affiliate. I don't really know. I just set up my stream and then went live. But I think I need to be affiliate or partner to do that. Also, just Tushmo, thank you for I see you. Thank you for the follow on Twitch. will be the same as my YouTube streams. I just wanted, in case YouTube decides to drop lives, catch me on Twitch, I guess. But what was I saying? So that's Tamagotchi. I just wanted to be a spokesperson for that because I know not a lot of people played that. Whereas Tamagotchi Life is more recent, and I didn't get Tamagotchi Life for DS, so I'm so excited to get it for Switch, guys. I'm gonna go feral with my fanfictions. I hope there's multiple save files. I'll make one just for you guys. I'm gonna make you guys. I'm gonna see what you guys do with your lives in there. It's gonna be so much fun. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're gonna play YouTube God. It's gonna be like Cult of the Lamb, but I don't know. Tamagotchi Life is just fun. I watched my cousins play it, but I never had it. I prefer Twitch. I didn't know you had one. Oh, I don't really advertise it, but it is in my descriptions, and yeah. And I've only recently started streaming. I was like, I've had it for a while, just never had the guts to jump into it. There's no offense to Twitch. I'm scared of Twitch, the community in Twitch. I don't know how ASMR community is, but yeah. So far it's really chill. Most of my followers are people from YouTube, so it's really chill. I appreciate you guys for being chill. I know I can do like the multiple thing, the multiple selection, but this one I can just do it with my brain on autopilot. Chat is delayed for me, it's weird. It could be delayed because I have it on low latency, but I don't know why I don't know. I've never heard the name sounds like Tamagotchi, but I know it ain't Tamagotchi related. No, Tamagotchi Life is different from Tamagotchi Plaza. Yeah, that's why I was like, before I made an account on Twitch, I thought I would have to be mainly gaming, but then I found out that there is a small amount of ASMR gamers on here. They're just very covered by the IRL ASMR and regular gamers, so like it is very small here. And yeah, I've seen a lot of the ASMR videos you're talking about, just Ashmo, and that's what scared me. Oh, I keep pressing the wrong buttons. I'm on Monster Hunter control. But, so Tamagotchi Life is Tamagotchi. You basically can create Miis of people, or, fictional characters. If you put up Tamagotchi on YouTube, I bet you'll see a lot of different playthroughs of it. And you just let them do what they want in the game, or you can control them and see what they do. It's very funny. It's like Sims, but Nintendo with a Nintendo twist. And then the other two games, no, they better not same-sex relation. I think, yeah. Also, welcome to Quest X Lando. Welcome to my Twitch channel. But yeah, I think they are, because I think in the trailer, they had a girl dozing off, and then she had a dream of what are they called? Big mommies. Speaking of big mommies, I was at my cousin's house over the weekend, and we were watching WrestleMania, because he's so into wrestling. Me and my sister used to be with my brother, back when we used to play WWE on our Xbox, and they introduced me to Rhea Ripley, and oh my gosh, her name is Mommy, and I see why. But yeah, she might be the one who brings me back to WWE. Also, Logan Paul's in it, but I don't understand what's happening. Anyways, there was Tamagotchi Life, Tamagotchi Plaza. What else? Witchbrook. Oh my gosh, I almost forgot about Witchbrook. And I think those were the main three besides Pokemon Legends, which is pretty iffy for me right now. I don't know if I'll get Pokemon Legends EA at the prices the Pokemon title or the Nintendo titles are going. I can't justify $80 just wait for the next title. It's crazy. But we'll talk about that more later. Witchbrook looks fun. It reminds me of Gaia Online, or like a Club Penguin style. It reminds me very much of early 2000s online gaming. If you guys have ever done like avatar chat rooms, it's stuff like that. Also, welcome Yansuai and Active. Welcome to stream. The Switch itself is gonna be insane in America. Yeah, we're already going crazy. I've seen like multiple channels talking about it already that I follow, like Nintendo channels. It's definitely the new content, the new hot topic for Nintendo channels. Oh, the chat just accept, chat back in, and then it catches up. Okay. Yeah, it can be YouTube's end or my end. I don't know. $80 for digital is wild. No, and then physical. I always get physical. I'm very old school with that. I still don't trust digital, owning anything digital. It's like, what if I forget my account? What if something happens to my account? At least with physical, I'll have the game forever. But physical's supposed to be more expensive, so I'm like, if it's 80 for digital, it's gonna be 90 for physical, I heard, which I don't know. Again, it's all rumors. It's all rumors. But I can't justify the next Pokemon game for that. That's too much. So I don't know if I'll do. Maybe I'll just do another playthrough. I've been hearing a lot of good things about Pokemon MMO. We can jump onto that ship. There's a lot of old Pokemon games I can also try. You guys heard of Pokemon Gamma? It's like a small project on YouTube where they're trying to make Pokemon Emerald, but in this really cool 2D, 3D style. There's also Monster Patch. I could try other, I don't know, it's just very expensive. I hope the Switch edition is cheaper. If this, I would get it if it was the Switch 2 price. I'm not getting the Switch 2. Okay, we're getting ahead of ourselves. I'm still talking about Witchbrook. I'm excited for Witchbrook because magic, school, I love fantasy stuff, and the fact that it looks like 2000 online gaming is so nostalgic to me. But I will have to wait for the price drop and see. But yeah, those were the 3 main games I was really excited for on the Nintendo Direct on March 27. Let me know which one you guys were excited for. Okay, now we can move on to the latest Direct, which is the one everyone's buzzing about, the Nintendo Switch 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I will get Switch 2 on day 1. I will wait. Because I remember how many, like, a lot of consoles nowadays, they have, like, weird bugs. If you can afford it, go. You guys could be, like, the day 1 testers, or whatever they're called. I have a cousin who does that. I don't think he'll be doing that anymore, because he has a baby on the way. Well, he's not my cousin-in-law. He married in. But, yeah, he's so funny. He has a 10-year-old gaming laptop that's super outdated. He can't run anything anymore on it. And he bought a curved 4K monitor or something like that. It's like those monitors that are like curved, and it's like super high quality. But I was like, what are you gonna do with that? Because you can't play the new games. It was like priorities. But yeah, he's like doing it piece by piece, his new setup. And apparently he started with a monitor, which I thought was so funny. He was so excited to show me the monitor. Yeah, the ultra wide curved monitor. I'm not gonna play. Okay, I'm not good at Mario Kart. I love it though. It's my favorite Mario game besides Mario's, like Super Smash Brothers. I don't know why. I'm not good at Nintendo games. Mario Party, I suck. Mario Kart, I suck. I think the only Nintendo game I'm kind of good at is Animal Crossing. I'm not even good at Pokemon, as you guys can tell by my just like Pokemon. But yeah, I suck. But yeah, I'm gonna wait till they do like the Switch 2 fixed version, like, you know, when they get the kinks out and everyone's had their complaints about the day one stuff. And also, you guys remember during COVID they had the Animal Crossing Edition Switch. I hope they make another one, but for Switch 2. I really, really wanted that, but I couldn't justify having 2 Switches. That's crazy. I keep pressing the wrong button. I'm so sorry, guys. They already canceled pre-orders because raising prices. Yeah. That Donkey game looks crazy. I played Donkey Kong on the GBA. I forgot which one it was. But you could play as Donkey Kong and Diddy Kong. And Daisy, who was the girl with the ponytail. I think there was like a level you could play as her. I don't know what it's called, but that was my only experience with Donkey Kong. But a lot of people are going crazy for Donkey Kong. So, I'll probably... And there was also Kirby Air Riders. Again, I didn't grow up on Nintendo. The only Nintendo game I grew up on was Pokemon. So, I'm very, very much like lost on all the hype, nostalgia hype. But they all look cool based on the trailer. Dixie Kong, yeah. Not in Canada, but are still good. I think it's just the US, and again, it's because of the tariffs. But I don't know if the tariffs are gonna... I don't know what it's gonna do to the prices. We'll just have to wait and see. I thought the game chat thing was funny. Because, like, everyone seems like, isn't that just Discord? But in Switch. And it reminded me of, again, I think Animal Crossing released during COVID, and it was like the lockdown. And, we were playing Animal Crossing with all of the cousins and my cousin's friends. So it was like a full island, and we were using Discord to chat. And it was so hectic. And I'm wondering if the game chat feature in this new Switch can handle that many people, or if it's only 4 players. So I would rather use Discord again. But the camera, that's very interesting. The camera reminds me of the Wii U. Oh, the wheelchair basketball. It reminds me a lot of Rocket League. I thought it was funny too, but that's what I like about Nintendo. They're so out of the box, you never know what they're gonna come out with. Everyone's saying, it was so random. But I think it's just really Nintendo. They're gonna, like, if they're gonna create a feature, you bet they're gonna create a game just for that new feature, which I think is super smart to showcase it. It's innovative. They're definitely still very innovative. I just hope someone else on TikTok brought it up, but I just hope they bring back Pokemon Rangers because of it. Because now that's like something we can use for the Pokemon Ranger capture system. Because Pokemon Ranger only worked on the DS because of the stylus. Because you had to circle the Pokemons to catch them. So I'm wondering with this new mouse feature, we can use the controllers to circle and catch the Pokemon. But I don't know. We'll see. That I haven't heard that name in a long time. There was Game Share. I like the Switch editions thing. They're not totally dropping the Switch games right away, because I'm not gonna get a Switch 2 for a while. This mouse better give us Mario Paint too. Ooh, what's that? Do you just paint? It sounds cool. That sounds fun. I like painting. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we're at 523. We're still not at the 1,000, so I'm pretty confident in our luck. That's why with the Gumi Shiny Hunt I currently am still doing in Pokemon Shield, I'm way over the 1,000s on that one. That one is making me really sad. is a game you can paint and make music. Oh, yeah, that does sound fun. Barbie is such a Super Nintendo game with a mouse accessory, which was crazy at the time. No, that's what I'm saying. Nintendo had like the weirdest stuff ever. But if you think about it, it's that creativity that makes them so good. Because then we would never have the Wii U, the Wii, the DS, the 3DS, if they never thought out of the box. It's just that the quality of Pokemon went down with it. Like, don't get me wrong, I love the Pokemon franchise still, but I am not blind. I'm not blind. Oops. It also had some mini games. I think that's really all I wanted to talk about. The prices was the main big thing. And then, I guess the games. I don't think I'm gonna get the new Zelda game. I did not finish Breath of the Wild. I did not finish Tears of the Kingdom. Don't get me wrong, the games are fun. I just can't finish them, so I don't think I should get the new game just because of the hype. I think I'm content on just watching other people play Zelda games, because I can't finish them. I don't know why. Have you read the Gen 9 manga? I got it. I've been trying to watch the anime, but I can't. I don't know. I haven't, like, motivated myself yet. They're bringing over Colosseum Guilds, which just makes sense, because I wish Pokemon went more in that direction. I'll like focus more on Pokemon battles. Aren't they doing Pokemon Champions? Kinda like that. Oh, there was like this Pokemon Showdown thing going on YouTube between this guy named Your Rage and Moist Critical. I don't really know the details, but I heard Moist Critical won 5-0 against him, and I'm like, that's crazy. Like, he didn't win a single battle, and he was the one who challenged him. But I haven't had the time to see it yet, like the battle. I'm not into competitive, but I like watching other people do competitive. It's still interesting to watch. Story-wise, took more risk, like the purification thing. Oh, okay, I get it. Plot. I think it's because it's more adult-themed. Oh, the Mario Kart world looked really cool. At first I was gonna skip it, because like, oh, another Mario Kart game. Okay, I could look at that later. But then they said it's open world. And I'm like, what does that mean? What does it mean? And then they showed it, and I'm like, oh, that's interesting. But I think the main thing people are going crazy about is the fact that you can drive as a cow. And I don't know where that cow came from, but it's literally just a cow. Like, is that a canon character in the Nintendoverse? Or is it just a cow? Because that's what people are mainly going crazy over. I'm upset there's no Koopa Kids. You don't know. Maybe when it comes out, it is just a trailer. Could be like a DLC, an update. I don't know. I like to keep my hopes up, which is why I still play Pokemon. They have random dudes, which is cool. Yeah, the fishbone was my favorite. Because I'm like, it's literally a fishbone. Moo Moo. Oh, so he has a name, Moo Moo. That's funny. Ludwig von Koopa. From Super Mario 3 was my favorite. I hope they get in. Don't know the name. Oh, hype Versa. Not really hyped, more curious, but it also is depending on the price point, because I think I'm not gonna buy a $90 Pokemon game, even an $80. I crossed the line. was already iffy with the $60 price points. I don't know, it's the fact that I grew up with Pokemon on the DS and the GBA, and it was like 30, 40, 50, and I feel like we have to draw the line at some point, because if we literally are just staying in the city, because based on the trailer so far, there's not even like world traveling. We're staying in Lumia City, right? I don't think that justifies it being like the main title price, because it's, I think, a spin-off series, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's the second Legends game, which I think is like Mystery Dungeon. They're making spin-off series on Legends. I don't know. I need to see more. I need to see more. Like, I think the battle mechanics are fun. I like that in the first Legends. I like that they're improved on it and we can dodge. I think in the trailer I watched someone dodge a bubble beam by going into dig. I want more dynamic fights like that. Like, you can control the RNG this time, because usually when a Pokemon misses, it's RNG. I don't know if it was just like an accident, a timing thing, but in the trailer it looked like they actively dodged bubble beam by doing dig, and I thought that was cool. And I like the idea of like a battle tournament at night where you start from, was it C or A, and then you work your way up the ranks. That's cool. I like that. It reminds me of Battle Tower. But again, I don't like the price point if it's what it's rumored to be, and I don't like that we're stuck in the city. I want to explore, and I heard we're not getting any new variants. We're only getting new megas, and I'm like, that makes me a little sad, because I like being introduced to new variants. Because I think in Legends, the first Legends Arceus, we had Arceus variants, which was cool. But, oh my gosh, I keep pressing. I'm so sorry, guys. It's annoying me. This game could have to be on. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I know I said in a comment I was gonna buy it so that you guys wouldn't have to, and you guys can watch me play it. Because I know a lot of people did that for Legends of Arceus. A lot of people did that for Scarlet and Violet. And a lot of people did that for Shield, where they just watched me play first and then decided, but I don't know if I can. Especially because I have a lot of other games I'm too excited for, like the other games I mentioned previously. Tamagotchi. Also Duskblood 2. I want it. But I never played Bloodborne. So basically Duskblood on Nintendo Switch is Bloodborne, is what I'm hearing. They just had to change the IP name because Sony owns Bloodborne and they don't want like copyright or right, you know, a rights battle, whatever it's called in business. So when Nintendo took the IP, they changed it to Duskblood, but every Souls fan or Bloodborne fan is basically saying it's Bloodborne reincarnate or something like that. But yeah, I'm excited for new megas. If anything, I know Nintendo never goes on sale. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, I'm not super hyped for CA. I was during the first announcement because I loved Legends of Arceus. It was so different. But after seeing more and then hearing the rumors of the price, my excitement, it's what's it called? It went down. I'm now just went from super excited to like interested, you know, like I'll still pay attention to the new releases. Like, I'm keeping my foot in the door, but I'm not all the way in, if that makes sense. Oh, Spiritual Successor. Thank you, Kilo. It's actually so rare that you're playing I'm playing it because I was recommended by my cousin and Kilo. Because they're like, oh, you never finished Black and White. And I'm like, yeah, I'm still at the Elite Four. They're like, so did you play Black and White too? And I'm like, no. I literally thought it was Black and White, but like reworked. But they were like, no, it's a completely different story. And it is. I'm enjoying my time. And I actually think it's, I think, more fun for me that I haven't played Black and White in so long. Because to me it's like a whole new game again, because I don't remember it a lot. Like, I only remember some gym typings, some characters, but the story and stuff is like all new again. Which is, again, my favorite thing about Pokemon, just exploring a new region, meeting new characters, and like saving the world again. Shh, Kilo, shh. Let me reminiscent. I remember in the anime, Ash's crocodile used Stone Edge and then picked up the stones and used air lace, and I lost my shit. I grew up in the 90s Pokemon. So, a lot of the Pokemon battles were a lot more outdated than the new ones. Because I've been looking at clips of Pokemon Horizon, the new one, and the animation in Pokemon battles are actually so dope. Lawyers made them do it. Yup, lawyers made them do it. Look at the moon, that's so pretty. This is the shiny, guys. I'm calling it. What are we gonna do if it's the shiny? Oh, we can go back to Gumi and my Pokemon Shield. I still remember Ash's Swallow getting hit with Pikachu's Thunderbolt and attacking Altaria and it working. I feel like the anime is a lot more crazy. I feel like stats, elemental weaknesses, they don't really matter in that show. It literally tells you that the moment Ash steps into Brock's gym with a Pikachu, and the only reason he won, spoiler alert, is because the fire, he tripped the fire alarm with the Thunderbolt, and the water, what are they called? Water sprays. Oh my gosh. Turned on and it hurt Onyx. I was laughing so hard. I was like, this would never happen in Pokemon Yellow. And I was like, he won by default. He should have never won with Pikachu. Not unless he had Iron Tail. And he was too low of a level to know Iron Tail. And sometimes I was keeping track of how many moves Pikachu knew in the anime. And I swear he had more than 4 moves. So I don't know how many moves they can have in the anime, but I feel like they can have more than 4. Okay, can I active? Okay. Yep. That's the only time that ever happened. Yeah. It was the first episode too, or maybe 3. And I was like, I'm gonna keep watching this. And that's how I got into Pokemon. It was the anime first. I think those are the main things I wanted to talk about the directs. Not that much, actually. Oh, I don't know if there's any people who play Gungeon, but I saw Gungeon 2. I don't remember which direct it was, but there was a Gungeon 2 trailer. And they changed the art style. They made it 3D and chippy. I don't know, it was a very small snippet. But I was like, Gungeon 2 is gonna be in there. Active, I thought you were gonna shh, go to sleep, Active. Yeah, I like Gungeon. I'm just not good at it. Oh, I got Metroidvania. I'm excited to play it. I'm so excited. I found out. Oh, I don't know if I should spoil myself, but I've been getting lore tidbits. And I'm like, it's actually a really sad game. Why is it sad? I thought it was very cartoony and whimsical, but why sad? There's Agent ABC. They keep mixing up. There's one about Dragon that used 18 moves in one battle. What the heck? He should be banned. That Dragonite should be banned. 18 moves. That's like enough moves for each counter type. He's like super effective against everybody. And he's a dragon type. No. But yeah, I don't know. Nothing I see in the trailer is making me super hyped. I think the main reason I'm still very interested in the game is, again, I liked Legends Arceus a lot. And I just really like Pokemon. But with the price point and everything, it's just not justifying it for me. But full speed ahead to you, man. I wish I could be in your shoes. I don't know, like, what's a good place to just... How should I just stay here? You mentioned Genshin, so I had to say something. Oh, okay, I'm sorry. It was the other thing I wanted to bring up. Just because I've played Genshin. Very briefly, because I couldn't get that far. It was very hard for me. Which is why I was really scared to try Cult of the Lamb. But I think Cult of the Lamb is a lot easier than Genshin. But I think it's because it's classified as a cozy game. Hi, Uncle. I know my sleep is good. I'm so sorry. I wish I could stream earlier, but this is around the time period my family is quieting down. I might start streaming on the other channel again soon. Because Xavier, my cousin, really wants us to finish the Resident Evil 5 playthrough. And I really want to stream Repo. We've been having so much fun with Repo, guys. It's so much fun. We finally got to the highest level we've ever been. Level 9. I never played this Pokemon game. This one. Repo's amazing. Yeah, it's so good. It's like Lethal, but more polished. I think Lethal is scarier though in terms of monster design. Repo's too cartoony and cute. But I think it's a lot more fun. Because in Lethal I feel like I die more and end up watching a lot more. But in Repo, there's a lot more chances to come back. And it's a lot easier to survive. Oh, this Pokemon Scarlet. This is a motorcycle Pokemon. you should see on Violet. We have an android Pokemon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Worth the investment, yeah. Because I think with Lethal we had to put a lot of mods. But Repo we haven't really done mods yet. Or we have no mods, and it's still been really fun. I truly think I just scared through listening so much. Yeah, and like the text speech, and the fact you can customize your character's colors, and it's so easy to like learn. Okay, I think that's good. We got 5 again. But yeah, I want to start streaming that, but it's definitely gonna be on the other channel, the regular gaming channel, Chicharoni. So like I can't play with my cousins and whisper. It's too hard. Especially, I think the scariest monster to me is the head, because for some reason he always finds me, and the scarecrow girl, because she's just terrifying. I don't like her. And then everyone else is chill. I think my favorite monster is the duck, because he's so cute. I tried to put him in a box, but it wasn't working. Yeah, the Pokemon's Scarlet. The other one you should look up is Miraidon. This is a dinosaur, by the way. A dinosaur. Yeah, Pokemon Scarlet and Violet was I think the timeline Pokemon game. I forgot what they're called, but there was like the variants from the future and the variants from the past. I watched Solo Leveling, yes. I'm very slow though, because I finished the manhwa. I watched them, or I read the manhwa before the anime came out. So I pretty much know what's gonna happen. But I'm really excited to watch this new season because we're at the Ant. Is it the Ant Chimera Ant arc? And we're gonna meet Beru. I don't know how to pronounce them yet. Because again, I was reading in the manhwa. Also, hi Chucky. Welcome. We were just talking about the directs. We just finished. We're talking about solo leveling now. Would you like to know? No. I think stronger and OP throughout the story that I liked. Because it was a very gradual growth. It wasn't just like, oh my god, he got OP so fast. I liked watching his character growth. And also, I like his power because it's basically like he was a Pokemon trainer and he was collecting his shadows or Pokemon and he's just like collecting them. So that's what got me into solo leveling in the first place. I like the mechanic of him just beating up a foe and then catching it, you know, like Pokemon. Yeah, the animation is good. I don't know, a lot of people in the first, I don't know if they changed animation studios or something, but a lot of people in the first season said it sucked. But I thought it was pretty good, especially his first fight. Hi, okay guy fam. Welcome to stream. I've been needing to watch Solo, definitely recommend. And there's a manhwa that's basically finished, and I recommend that too. They're both really good, but the anime's really good too. There's this new anime I really want to watch. It reminds me of K-On! Have you guys watched K-On! Before? It's about these prestigious high school girls, and they are very prim and proper. But after school, they go in a girl band, and they're the opposite of prim and proper. And I don't know what it's called because I just saw it and I like recently, and I want to watch it. It's like a teenage version of K-On! Oh, Dr. Stone was good. I read the manga too. A lot of the anime I've read, like the recent ones coming out, I've read a lot of them. Like Sakamoto Days. I read that. Yeah, K-On! Is so good. If you guys like music and cute anime girls and a slice of life and just like good vibes anime, like nothing, no tragedies, they're just living high school life, K-On! Is a good one. It's so freaking cute. The manga I'm reading right now, well, I'm not reading manga right now, I'm reading webtoons. I took a lot of the manga I was reading are like shoujo manga, and they're all on hiatus. So, I don't have any I'm reading right now, but I'm reading a lot of webtoons. The webtoons I'm reading, I can actually pull it up right now. I'm reading Monsters We Make, if you know, you know. Bachi the Rock was my context, barely, but still it's good. Cory Kenshin. Oh my gosh, you bought it! I was actually really shocked that Cory Kenshin got hate when he came back after saying he was making that, and everyone was calling him a sellout. And I'm like, it's his own product, how is he a sellout? I feel like the more fame and the more like, you just gotta get used to the hate, because you can't make everyone happy. I was like, you guys can't just be happy for him and support him. Like, he's back. I was so scared his channel, he does that all the time where his channel just dies. And then he comes back, he's like, so guys, guess what I've been doing? And I was just, yeah, I liked it so good. Is it good? Monsters, is it really good? How many volumes does he have out? Is it just the first one? I think I'm gonna wait till all of it's out, so I can just put it all in my book shelf. Also, I'm gonna wait for their views, see how everyone says if it's good or not. Like, I love Cory and all, but, you know. Ah man, I'm pressing the wrong buttons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, just making sure I update my account. And the Devil May Cry Netflix animation they did. Oh, I saw that. Well, I saw a clip. Oh gosh, damn it. Oh, sorry. listing like a makeup brand or a clothing store brand, and then they'll just, you know, put their name on a few things and call it a collab. But I miss like the old days where like they were actually going out creating things themselves. I feel like Corey's one of those ones that really do that, like they make things from scratch. I feel like he's using his free will very well, if you know. Like, you know, that the whole free will thing, he's using it very well. Oh yeah, JoJo ASMR. Oh my gosh, I think it's crazy. It reminded me like Una's Honest, is how you say it. The whole thing Ethan and Markiplier did. That was also a really good YouTube project. That the whole time for 6 months, he was just uploading videos he made, but he wasn't actively recording them. That's a lot of work. Like, I don't know what kind of team he has, or if he does everything himself, but creating 6 months worth of content and uploading every day just to find out he wasn't even actually active is crazy to me. Like, I struggle to record, edit, and schedule out videos for the week. He did it for 6 months. I was like mind blown. Yeah, they were really good videos too, and some of them were collaborations. Like, I think he did some with Moist Critical, he did some with Goodnight Moon, like, other ASM artists. Like, when did he have the time to do all that? Like, that's a lot of traveling. Unless they came to him, that'd be different, but still. The planning and stuff. It just awes me. And, I don't know, it's very inspirational. But yeah, I'm excited to see what he does with his new project, White Noise. I like the name. Oh, sorry. My throat is getting dry, but I like the name White Noise. And his office is cool. It reminds me when Chippy ASMR revealed her recording studio. It's really cool. As an ASM artist myself, it's nice seeing the thought process of their studios and like what they do to keep in mind when recording, because it just like helps me as a growing content creator, like, oh, that's interesting, or like, oh, that's a good idea, or like, oh, I never thought of that. Like, it's really interesting. But yeah, that's one of my advices. If you have something you're really, really into, and you want to get better at it, definitely follow other people in that same area, or that same, like, category of whatever you want to do. And definitely stalk them, follow them. Not in real life, their socials. And watch what, like, just, like, review and watch what they do. The easiest way to learn. Playing Warzone and listening. Warzone. Is that Call of Duty? What's Warzone? Okay, I was just playing Call of Duty too, but we were playing Black Ops. We were doing free for all. We were trying to do zombies, but it doesn't really work well offline. It's always buggy. My thoughts on the Nintendo situation. I don't like the price points. I don't think the new Nintendo 2 justifies the price point of the games. I don't know, because they delayed and recalled. The price point for Nintendo 2 because of they're saying tariffs. I don't know if it's tariffs or the backlash, because there was a very big outcry for everybody on like the price point, so it's very convenient that they're suddenly, but that's just my conspiracy brain working. I honestly don't know anything on the business side of like things, so it really could just be the tariffs, but yeah. And then the price point of the game's too much. I saw it though. The moment that I saw PlayStation 5 and Xbox coming out and AAA titles on Steam coming out with these $50, $60 games, I was like, it's just gonna keep going up with each new generation of consoles, and they're just gonna justify it. sides of this. They're like, well, they need the money to create these new gen games because of the quality, the manpower, whatever, the resources. Like, video games don't grow on trees kind of thing. I get that, but it's like, video games used to be a hobby. Now it's starting to feel like a luxury thing. Like, I don't know, golf. I'm sorry, I don't know. Golf is like those things where like rich people do. But it's like, I remember being a kid and like saving up my allowance for the next game I wanted. Or like asking my parents, because it was only like, what, $30-$40. They're like, yeah, I can't do that for your birthday. Now asking you, well, like $90. What is that? You know? Like, how long does a kid have to save up their allowance to get the next Pokemon game if it's $90? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They better be getting like $10 a week or something like that. I don't know, what did you guys get? I didn't get anything. I had to wait for my birthdays. I lived in an Asian household. We don't do that. We don't do allowances. You know what would happen if I asked for an allowance? My parents would be like, you want to eat tonight or not? You want food? I remember. What are you saying? Allowance? That's not in our vocabulary. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Did I do that already? $90 used to be a used console. I didn't get into console. I was in handheld for a while, so I don't know about that. What button is it? It's this one. Okay. Why can't controllers be all the same layout? Because I'm like struggling to remember what's A and what's B on my controller right now. And it's been like an hour. It's probably just my others to follow suit, yeah. And it's like, but that's just me. I have other games. I guess it makes it easier to choose what games I want though, right? Because now it's just like, which $90 game do I actually want to play? Because if I'm paying $90 for a game, I'm gonna have to finish that game. It's like when you buy something really expensive in a restaurant, and you're forcing yourself to finish it, because you're like, I paid this much for it, I have to eat it, or else it's just gonna go in the trash. I feel like that sometimes. I'm like, I gotta eat it. I used to get them for Red Center. I pulled my money to buy used games. I was the only one who liked games when I was a kid. My sister wasn't into that until she was a lot older. And a lot of the games I liked were single player games because they were RPGs like Pokemon, and my sister was like, I don't want that. Hi George. Welcome to stream. Glad you can make it. But I like that there's new features. Let's talk about the positives. They're still innovative, which shows in their new features, even though some of them are late, like the game chat. That's super late, that's Discord. But the mouse feature's cool. They're bringing back cameras. It reminds me a lot of the Xbox thing, but it's not Xbox, it's an actual camera. And then the new game, I think it's called Drag X Drive, the Rocket League game. So they're still innovating, which is good. The creative juices are still in Nintendo somewhere. They're still there. But yeah, those are my thoughts. Those are my rambling 11 p.m. on a Friday night thoughts as I try to get this shiny on April 4th, 2025. And it's still not a shiny. Mix of tariffs and Nintendo greed. Yes, the gaming greed. The top 3 greed. What are your guys' thoughts on Inzoi? Anyone tried Inzoi yet? That one's only $40. I'm about to jump boat and get that. That one's 40. I really like it. What I've seen so far in Inzoi, I really like it. I There's no way that's an April Fool's joke, and it wasn't, because it wasn't even April. Also, the April Fool stuff was weak this year. I think the main April Fool stuff I saw was Overwatch. But I didn't really see too many April Fool stuff in gaming this year, which made me sad because it's my favorite type of April Fool's pranks. Where they would mess with you in game. I heard something about it, yeah. It was like a whole thing where like when you tried to reload, a little screen would come up and would say, please like put in your card or like make a transaction to reload, and it's like $1 a bullet or $1. What do you call the case of a bullet? Like I forgot what it's called. The stock. Razor Skibbity coming soon. What's Razor Skibbity? Wait, stop. I'm too old for that. I had to ask my cousins what a comment was the other day because I wasn't understanding it. I was like, are they complimenting me or insulting me? I need to know so I can reply or ignore. Because unless the insult is like really bad, I'll usually just ignore it. Or if it's like an honest question and it just sounds insulting, I'll answer it. But I was really confused. Like, why is the new generation talking in like, you remember back when before we had keyboards, we had to like talk in TTYL, talk to you later, LOL, like in abbreviations. They're bringing that back. But I'm like, you guys have full keyboards. I sound like a boomer. But I'm like, you guys have full keyboards. I'm not looking it up. Brain rot be gone. Demon be gone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Anime Jesus compels you. Actually, oh yeah, it was in their trailer. Actually, let me get these eggs and we'll ramble back on. Oh, speaking. Well, no, I'm totally segueing. I'm going away from the topic now. I'm bringing back the reading ASMR. I recently recorded 3 readings. Did I? Is it 3? My brain could be counting wrong, but get ready. Get ready. I saw your polls and you guys want reading ASMR on this channel, so it's gonna be on this channel. I'm so excited. It's gonna be books from my Kindle and real physical books, so it's gonna be like different types of tapping, different types of whispers. I think for the first half, I'm gonna do soft-spoken ASMR, because just to spice up my channel, because a lot of my gameplay videos is whispers, and I really miss doing soft-spoken stuff. But I'm excited. I've been really into reading again. Oh, speaking of reading, I forgot the webtoons. I'm currently reading. Someone asked if I'm reading manga. I'm not. I'm doing webtoons. I'll just read the ones I really like. Odd Girl Out. That's a good one. Eno's Innocence, or Aesop's Romance. That was wrong. Odd Girl Out and Press Play Sammy. Aesop's Romance is nice. It's a change of pace for me because it's from the POV of the guy. It's a bunch of romance, okay? Sometimes I miss old school shoujo and I need it back. I miss shoujo, man. These isekai ones just don't hit, and the harems don't hit. I need the kicking my feet in the air butterflies, I screaming into my pillow shoujos. Okay, not a shiny. Oh, no, I don't want. No nickname. Just keep going back and up and down from here. Oh, there is this one manga I want to read. It's like Phantom Busters. I keep getting it recommended on TikTok. Hold on. sound ASMRs, but I know I don't, so I try not to do that to you guys. Unless you want a video. I'm kidding. But, what was I talking about? I totally forgot. Oh, Phantom Busters. It's basically these, like, high school boys. They are like Ghostbusters. I think one can smell ghosts, one can see ghosts, one is totally normal, but he's really into the occult stuff. But he can't see, smell, or... And so, like, all three of them have, like, a different sense for the ghosts. Like, I think touch, feel, sight, or something like that. And the fourth one is the one that's, like, has nothing, but he really likes ghosts. And it's, like, shonen. But, yeah. It sounds interesting. And a lot of people are, like, raving about it on TikTok, so I'm gonna check it out. I'm into drinking water. That's nice. Are you a fish in disguise? An amoeba. Are you guys sure you can hear the game? I hear nothing. Is it shiny? Is it shiny? Oh, but there is this game I'm thinking of kickstarting. It's on Kickstarter. It just reached its goal, but I'm looking forward to it. Remember how I used to say I want a cozy Pokemon game? Well, this one is like old school Pokemon graphics with old school, like, gameplay of, like, Pokemon. Because it looks like Pokemon Blue, Red, Yellow, those games. It's called Monster Patch on Kickstarter, and you basically, I think, move into this town. There's a bunch of monsters. You can catch the monsters to help you on the farm. I don't really get it. I read it once, and I saw the art style, like, I want that. Pokemon Yellow nostalgia, but it looks so, like, it's the cozy Pokemon game I want. Where it's just Pokemons and farming. And yeah, you guys, I'm just bringing it up because I'm like, in case you want to check it out yourself too. But it's just a Kickstarter. I don't know when it's ever coming out. I think there's like 2 games I've kickstarted out of 3 that came out. I'm still waiting for Puff Pals, which is a farming game. Oh, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I hear a bit. For me, it's perfect. Okay, that's good. Just making sure. I don't hear it on my end at all. But as long as you guys can hear it, perfectly fine for me. Motorcycles. There's motorcycles outside. But yeah. So Puff Pals, Temtem, and Coral Island are games I've kickstarted. And I've received Coral Island. I've played Temtem. And I'm still waiting on Puff Pals, so I'm very iffy on, like, promoting Kickstarter stuff, because it's very much at your risk, because I've heard scary stories of Kickstarters where people have donated or, like, you know, kickstarted and they never got anything back and they just ran away with the money. But so far, 2 out of 3 for me. And Puff Pals is still, like, doing alpha access stuff, so it's not like they abandoned it. People who paid for alpha access are getting alpha access. I didn't. I usually just, when I kickstart, I usually just ask for a key for PC or Switch, and then I just wait for the full release. Because I'm not really into alpha access, unless it's, like, you know, on Steam, or if they give the key. I think I've only done, like, a few alpha access games. Not too many. Okay. Oh my gosh. I just wanted to check how many eggs I had. But it's April, guys. I think this is my first April stream. I wanted to stream yesterday, but I've been really trying to videos and shorts. So, yeah, been focusing on that. And again, I'm working on a surprise. So I've been focused on that too, and it's ready to debut it. That's the a little hint there. I'm gonna debut it to the members first, and I think it will be ready. Not this week's stream, but next week's stream. Yeah. Why won't I get my shiny? You guys haven't gotten a shiny since the shiny event. During the Terra event for the Rayquaza. Oh my gosh, I love that event so much. I love my shiny Rayquaza. I'm so glad I got Scarlet and Violet because I got it twice. And I'm just like super happy. Yeah, it was fun. Shiny events have always been fun. Because I'm biased and I like shinies. Let's see. Is it a shiny? I hope it is a shiny. Fuecoco, please. Please. Okay. Oh, whoa. I didn't know you could jump that high. Oh, I catched. I got so surprised. It woke me up a little. I think that's it though. I don't have anything else to talk about the direct. It wasn't that crazy though. I think it really was just the price point that was making people go nuts. Other than that, it was a pretty tame direct. The Rivals update. Oh yeah, Emma Frost. I'm gonna try to main her in... I want to main her so bad. But my sister wants to main her too, so we're gonna fight over her. But she already has Thor and Captain America. I don't really have a Vanguard main or a tank main. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the physical game's not being physical. Wait, there's no more physical games. Was I not paying attention to the direct? I just thought they were gonna be more expensive. Wait, is that for real? No. First, they took out the little guidebooks inside of the physicals, and then they made the physical, like, covers or copies boring. Unless you got a limited edition. Now they're taking physical copies out altogether. What more do they want to take from me? My firstborn child. Because I don't want kids, so they'll never get that. I'm the only kid in my life. I'm kidding. I'm so sad. I was just talking about, like, I don't trust digital stuff because what if something happens and, like, everything goes away, like my save data and stuff, or my account. Do you think the price is worth? I think it's good. I do not think. Also, welcome, Penny Wardle. To stream. I do not think the prices are fair. Because, yeah, they're deterring scalpers. But I feel like no matter the price, I think scalpers will get it. Because they're scalpers for a reason. I think the one they're gonna hurt the most is like their demographic, which is kids. A lot of kids cannot afford $90, and their parents, I don't know, can't justify $90 for video games. And I think at the end of the day, Nintendo's is like a family company. Because for Sony and Xbox, I get it. A lot of the games they have are for mature adults. And most mature adults, they have adult money. But a lot of Nintendo players are, you know, under the age of 18. And most of them don't have jobs yet and rely on allowance and or their
is just like way too overpriced for, again, kids games. Which is Nintendo's. It's rated E for everyone. I don't think it is, especially with the quality of most of their games nowadays. It's too much. They're taking too much. Switch game prices. High Eternal Pants. Yeah, they're crazy. Especially now I'm hearing they're not even physical. That outrages me even more. I love physical stuff. I love the smell of I love the smell of physical cartridges in the morning. If I start talking weird, it's because it's 12 a.m. and I'm tired. But, someone just told me, Kilo and Maestro just told me, physical are coming out as codes, which is basically not physical. It's just activation codes. And I'm really, really sad, and it's bumming me out. Also, hi. Yes, thank you. Yes, I saw your question in the 10K video. I really appreciate the question entering it. I appreciate the participation. Thank you. Yeah, also, Eternal Pants, I don't know if I said already. Welcome to stream. I hope you're doing well. No, everything in that direct. I like the new game announcements. I don't know if I can justify the prices. Like, especially for Pokemon. The Pokemon quality, as we've seen over the years, has not even justified the $60 price point. And they are increasing it up to $30 with no physical copies. It's not a kid's game anymore. Like, as a kid, I would be upset. No, yeah, it just makes me feel like we should, like, Inzoi is literally coming out as an early access game, yes, but it's fully fleshed out. I've seen people play it, it looks so good, and it's $40, and it's a Sims EA competitor at $40. That's insane to me. And I'm pretty sure it's their first, I don't know if it's their first game, but they're, again, a smaller company. They're pricing their games at $40. And then the AAA companies are pricing their games at $90. I'm pretty sure they don't need all that extra money, right? Aren't they already rich? What do they need that money for? And then we hear stories of like their developers. Not developers, they're designers and animators. Their game designers are underpaid, overworked. They're not the ones getting the money. Who's getting the money? I'm not getting the money. Are you guys getting the money? Are one of you guys? Again, I'm so sorry. It's like 12 a.m. and I've just heard very upsetting news. They really got us lost with all the games and immediately crushed it. Yeah, because, okay, as an adult, maybe $90 for a game, yeah, adult money. But Nintendo, again, it's a company for families, children. Like, where are they getting $90? They're gonna wait for Christmas and their birthdays, and that even then, they'll probably only get, one game? I remember for Christmas and my birthday, I would get at least 2 Nintendo games, and then something else because they were affordable. They were like $30–40 each. So if I wanted, I could have gotten both versions of Pokemon for the DS. But I wasn't greedy, and I only asked for one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. You did 63x today. It's pretty good, pretty good. Hi, Shrek. Oh my god, it's Shrek, guys. I love your friend Donkey. I think he's pretty cool. Welcome to stream. Oh, it's Pikachu. Whoa, you're so different. Did you evolve? What stone did you use? The grass stone. Looking good, Pikachu. Welcome to stream. Kid's about to go get eggs for Christmas. I'm working overtime right now. But no, that's what I'm saying. Like, again, games used to like a luxury, you know, like people should be able to afford their hobbies because they're a hobby. It's not, I don't know, it's like it's gatekeeping at this point. Like you have to be at a certain price bracket to be able to play Nintendo games, Sony games, the AAA games. They're gatekeeping it from us. It's like that whole thing again with what was it, Diablo? When they're like, don't you guys own phones? When they were putting it on their cell phones and everyone was mad. It's like, don't you guys own phones? Like that's not the problem. Like they never understand the consumer's problem or the customer's problem. It's not that we don't have the money, it's just like the money, the price point's just insane. Alright, that's everything I'd like to get that store just in case you were forgetting. Wait, I think I'm behind. Don't probably there. That's something that's probably. Yeah, no, I think I was talking about that with someone else. I was like, if I do get the Switch 2, I'm gonna wait till the first wave of people buy it, and then, you know, the complaints come out, and, like, the feedback comes in, and then they work out the kinks, and then the Switches later work better, if that makes sense, because there's always gonna be release date kinks, release date difficulties, technical difficulties. And also, I'm hoping for Switch 2 limited editions, like the Animal Crossing one. I really wanted the Animal Crossing one, but I already got a Switch, so I was really sad. I want them to bring them back. Oh, maybe a Tamagotchi one, because Tamagotchi Plaza's coming out. I wouldn't mind a Tamagotchi themed Switch 2. I actually would really love one. The bubbles in the soda water got to me. Good thing I have a mute button, because I just burped, excuse me. Have you really played Mario Party, Jimmy? I don't know. I've played a Mario Party at a friend's house. I don't know which version that... I can't talk anymore. Version that is. Swampstone. Is this game good? I'm debating on getting a Switch device for competing reasons. I don't know anything about the competitive side of Scarlet and Violet. I'm the wrong person. It's okay. Scarlet and Violet, I mainly like it because of the Terra events after post-game. There's not much to do. And since I don't play competitively, I don't know about the competitive side of Scarlet and Violet. So I'm not the right person to recommend this. It's an okay Switch title. I think I would recommend Shield more. But this one does have the multiplayer feature where you can play with your friends. But yeah. Oh yeah, so Sword and Shield, you already have it, so you already know. I don't know about this one. It's when it's very iffy, because again, you're looking for it competitively. I'm not the right person to talk about competitive side of Pokemon games. The most competitive I get is I guess the Elite Four. Yeah, where this counts a lot of talking in it. Yeah, which to me is crazy, because to me it's very tame. But again, I guess it's depending on what kind of games you play, because again, I grew up with RPGs, JRPGs, and those have a lot of talking. Those are just all dialogue. So to me, this is not a lot. This is actually quite small. I'm very much a story-driven gamer, so I appreciate the dialogue. Yeah, let's go pick a Pokemon Switch by order. Yeah, see? So I'm gonna wait for a limited edition I really, really like, because based on what I saw in the Direct, they're gonna have Switch editions anyway. So until they stop creating games for the original Switch, I will stick with my Switch. That's honestly what I did with my DS. I survived on my Nintendo Silver DS, the original DS, didn't switch to the 3DS until X and Y came out because X and Y was not compatible with the original DS anymore. So I had to, get the DS. So I'm probably gonna do that. Wait until the very, very last Pokemon game or whatever game is out for the Switch and then jump the ship. I like Scarlet more than Sword and Shield, but no idea about competitive. Oh, see, Kilo has the opposite. He likes Violet more than Sword and Shield. But yeah, again, no competitive. There's no competitive bone in my body. I say as I have clips of Valo and Marvel Rivals and Deadlock. Being my favorite Shun is done this type that I really enjoyed. BDSP, Brilliant Diamonds, and what is the other one? Shining Pearl. Oh, I liked BDSP too. I don't think you'll like Legends Arceus then, because there's no competitive side at that at all. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm trying to think of the other Nintendo Switch editions I really liked. I really think it was just the Animal Crossing one. Just because the whole thing was different. There was a one that was really disappointing, because I think it was like all black. And it just had like stencils of the collab on it, and I was like, that's kind of boring. That's not worth the limited edition price. But I guess a collector would justify it. But you see what I mean? Like, you see how like the characters clip in and out? Like graphically, that's ugly. Like that guy, he looks like he's teleporting. And this is like the $60 game. If they make Legends ZA $90 and it's exactly graphically like this game, even like let's say not even the Switch 2, like the Switch edition, I will be so upset. Like the Switch edition better be cheaper. Because I heard the main thing about the Switch 2 is the graphical update, right? Like if you have the Switch version of the game and you want to upgrade it to the Switch 2 version, you have to pay a price difference. But yeah. Sorry, I stopped talking. Hi, Jeremy. Welcome to stream. How's your day going? Any luck yet? No. I was shiny hunting all day. I was doing my shiny hunt and shield for my Gumi. No luck in there. And now I was doing shiny hunt here. And we've done 68 eggs so far. I think around that, because we start at like 500 eggs. So nothing yet. But welcome to stream. I hope they'll fix it for the Switch 2 version. I know such a stuff good and stuff got improved on the Direct. I hope so too, but the Direct is always going to be different than actual gameplay. You know? Because we didn't notice a lot of these until we were playing the game. I just want to see their take on like a 2D, 3D style. I just want to see Nintendo try it. Like, we've seen what they've done with the 3D style, right? Because you know, they played around with the style in Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. I think it was a different company though who took that. But still, I want them to try other art styles just to see, you know, what clicks, what sticks. And I feel like that's what I appreciate about fan-made games. There's like a lot of people doing 2D, 3D right now. What? Did I already do this? Did I forget to switch the eggs? You guys, I forgot. Are we at 68 or are we on 574? Uh-oh. I rambled too hard and now I forgot. Yeah, I think it's Game Freak. Not really Nintendo, because if it was Nintendo, the Legends of Zelda game would be ugly too, right? Like, Legends of Zelda looked beautiful. Luigi Luigi's Mansion on Switch looked beautiful. What else looked beautiful on the Switch? A lot of the other Nintendo titles looked beautiful. I think it really is just Pokemon. So maybe you're right. Maybe it is Game Freak, not Nintendo. I'm sorry, Nintendo, but you're still the one in charge. Yeah, like Octopath Traveler, a Pokemon art style. Again, check out Pokemon Come on YouTube. They're doing something like that for Pokemon Emerald, and it looks so pretty. I'm just really sad, because I feel like it's just concept and development trailers. I don't think they're ever gonna release a full game on it. But it's Gamma, like Gamma, Gamma. They have a few videos out already. I don't know how many eggs we've hatched. So I'm kind of frozen right now. What is that Frozen song? I already forgot. Let it go. Let it go. Can't hold it back anymore. Epic the Musical, guys. Worth. If you're a musical nerd, you just like Greek mythology, check it out. Not sponsored. Of course. Oh wait, I'm talking all this bad stuff of Nintendo. Wait, I still want plushies from them. Have you guys seen the Soda Pop, like Soda Pop series plushies on the Pokemon Center? They're so freaking cute. They're like a pastel chibi version of Pokemon plushies, and they're so cute. They're called Soda Pop Pokemon plushes. I'm just gonna leave it at 68. I don't know if we're at 68 or if I didn't count. Hello, child. Let's go around here. This place is pretty. That person wants a new notebook. Never mind. I don't want to be here anymore. I'm getting dizzy. Oh, that was a mistake. Wait, you guys. I'm so. What the heck? That was not a good feeling at all. Okay, let's go back to the main. Let's just go in a straight line up and down again. I didn't like that. That made me whoa. Oh, whoa. Benny, thank you. What is that? Oh, $7.99. What's the A in front? What Pokemon game will we play after Gen 5? Well, unless they change the C to A price. I don't know, that one's a toss in the air. I think I'm playing another fan-made one. I think they're called ROM hacks, right? I don't know the proper name, but a ROM hack. There's some series people have been recommending, like some game titles, but the one I really want to try that seems short and sweet, like a good little interval, in case I finish Black and White 2 before the release of ZA, which I doubt. I'm really slow, is Slowpoke Shack, which I don't want to spoil if you don't want to know what it's about, but if you do want to check it out, it's called Slowpoke Shack. Australia, okay, I forgot about the other countries and continents in the world. I was like, what is okay, sorry, I'm so sorry, but thank you. Thank you, mate. Ignore that. Oh, but I appreciate it. Wait, I can do this. Yay. But yeah, thank you, thank you. Hold on, I think I tapped out. Appreciate it, appreciate it, appreciate it. Second Australian in this channel. That's true. Well, identified Australian, so we have Finja. But wait, is Australian and New Zealander different? I'm actually very genuinely curious right now. Because I think Finja says he's from New Zealand, right? Yeah. Unless he said he just visits New Zealand for his family. We're gonna have to, like, brush up on our Finja lore. But yeah, I have family in Australia. I haven't been to Australia Australian accents. And it's funny hearing it in Tagalog, which is our Filipino language. And then I have a cousin from Europe, London, who has a very heavy British accent, or very subtle. It's not super British. I know there's like different types of British accents, but hers is the more subtle one. And when they speak our language, you hear it. It's funny. Yeah, they are. We get along very well too. Oh, okay, that's good. No bad blood. I feel like here in the US we're fighting everybody. We fight like, we're United States. I don't think we're very united. Okay, I'm gonna stop. We're not gonna get political. I just wanted to put that joke out there. Okay, we have 3 more. But yeah, thank you for the... Is it Australian dollars? What do you guys call it? Is there like a currency name? Or is it just dollars? Aussie dollars. Wallabies. Wait, no, that's an animal. It's like a kangaroo, but not a kangaroo. Wallabies. Yeah, Australian dollar. Okay, thank you. I was gonna keep rambling on. Favorite Australian fact? Go. But if you don't have one, you can also say animal. How many more do I have here? Okay, I have 1 more. Oh man. They're called dollary-doos. Koala. Oh, hi, nighttime. I'm trying to think of mine right now. Ow, ow. Do you want to know a fun fact about koalas? They're really, really dumb. Which I think makes them cuter. Because, like, how are you alive, right? Usually it's like survival of the fittest or smartest, but koalas are somehow still alive. That if you put a leaf in front of a koala, they won't eat it because they don't know that it's food. So you have to give them like a branch or put the leaves on a stick to make it look like a branch, and then they'll eat it. Because they're not smart enough to figure out that's their food unless it's on a branch. I learned that from like this one cartoon YouTuber, cartoonist. I don't know what they're called on YouTube, but cartoonist. And he like animates animal facts, and it's funny. Oh, they're so dumb. No, yeah, they're so dumb. It's cute. Like, oh my gosh. How are you alive? It's like how people find babies cute. Like, oh my gosh, you're dependent. You need me to survive. Like puppies. Oh my god, that's Outback Australia. I think, I forgot to ask my dad what was the most exotic thing he ate in Australia. Because I know there's some places like kangaroos are fair game because they're considered pests, right? Like there's so many of them that it's actually allowed to hunt and eat them, which I thought was crazy. It's kind of like how there's like this place super, super far north. I don't know if it's Alaska or a different, like really, really far off country in the north where it's always snowing. Their main meat is horse and not cow or pig because it's really hard to raise cow and pig in like super, super cold climates because they're just not hardy enough to survive. But horses are. So they treat horses like, what is it called? When it's like farm meat. There's a name for like farm meat, like what we call chickens, cows, and pigs. It's not domestic animals, but something like that. But yeah, that was interesting because I was watching a documentary of like a little YouTube vlog she made of where she lives, what she eats. It was mainly fish and horse meat because the cows and pigs are super expensive and considered a luxury. National Geographic to know that if you see a kangaroo standing in the middle of a lake, don't go to it. It wants to drown you. Also, they're like 6 feet and they look like they go to the gym. That's terrifying. But I think that's a type of kangaroo. The red kangaroo. There's like different species of kangaroo, and there's like a really, really big one and then really, really small ones. Some of them are buffest. Yeah, sounds like Russia. Maybe, might be Russia. I just know it's like a really, really cold place, and a lot of animals can't survive, so they eat other animals. But yeah, that was the fun fact of the koala that really stuck to me. Because I always thought they were just slow, like sloths. But not as slow as sloths, just, slow-witted. Are sloths slow-witted, or are they just slow? I don't know. But yeah, it stuck to me. What are they thinking? They're combies. Oh. It makes me wonder, do you guys think an alligator or kangaroo would win? They're both on land. I don't know much about both, like their stats wise. So I don't know who would win. But it's like animal matchups I think about. Sometimes like, would this animal win or would this animal win? And then that's what I think about at night. I blame Top 10 on Animal Planet for why I think those things. That used to be my favorite show. Yeah, exactly. Like the early contents of media before, stuff like that, like Top 10 animals. That used to be my jam. I would watch it every time after school while I ate lunch, or second lunch as I like to call it. I would eat breakfast before going to school, lunch at school, and then lunch, and then dinner. And then I would have snacks in between, because I was a growing girl. And I was always freaking starving. One time, I couldn't take it anymore. I brought like a whole jar of Nutella to my class, just so I could eat it in between. Didn't do it again because I broke out the next day. Like pimples everywhere. It was really bad for my health. So I was like, I don't know what else to eat. My brain was like, what else do I eat in school? I don't know, maybe healthier snacks. Now that I'm older, I'm thinking like, why did I bring a whole jar of Nutella to my high school? Spirit Fair, yeah, it was one of the very first demos I ever played on this channel. Such a good game. I did not buy it because I don't think I can take the emotional damage. It looks very sad. The moment I played the demo, I'm like, I don't think I can handle this game. It's too sad. But yeah, I have a demo on my channel somewhere. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Did it go up? Did you guys see it go up or no? I think it went up. No, yeah, exactly. In the demo, you don't even get to the part where you let go of spirits. I just had a feeling. And then other people played it. And a lot of people were crying. And I'm like, no, thank you. Do you guys know St. Rose 2? When Carlos dies, spoiler alert. Dang it, I put the spoiler alert after. I am so sorry. But that game is like so old. But again, I'm so sorry. I cried in that. Well, I didn't cry. I got really sad and I didn't like it. And that was a game like GTA. It's not a cozy, wholesome game. It was a crime adventure game, so I don't think I can handle Spiritfarer. It went up. Okay, good. Thank you. That was a spoiler. Okay, Kilo. You had that game for how long? That's your fault. Okay. You know what I want them to YouTube. I was watching Stardew Valley the other day. I think there was people. What's another one? Was it Legend of Zelda? I don't think that was a Legend of Zelda. I think people were just recreating recipes from Legend of Zelda, but I don't think it was an official cookbook. But the official cookbook Stardew Valley, I've been watching a lot of people make that. And I want a Pokemon one. Like Slowpoke Tail. Curry. Hello. This sounds delicious. Will you play the Croc remake? I've never played Spyro, but I played Crash Bandicoot, the racing game. I think it was on my cousin's PlayStation 2. I think my main game before was Rayman and Raving Rabbits. I don't know if that's the same company, but I associate those games together. And Tak and The Legend of Juju. Where is Tak? Who makes Tak? Why is there no more Tak games? That was a good game. Like a co-op game of Tak. And that one dude would be so good right now. The racing game, yeah. What do you mean? Why are you crying? What did I do? What did I do wrong? I'm with the same Zelda. I just watched it. I'm the same Zelda. Okay. I think for me, I get overwhelmed in Zelda. And then when I get overwhelmed, I stop playing. Like, I love the freedom. I love how big the world is. But like, Breath of the Wild was my first Zelda game, and then Tears of the Kingdom right after. I was like, oh no. I held my breath for this one. Oh no, you guys, I've been drinking so much. I need to go to the bathroom. Okay, we're gonna finish up. What the heck? It's nighttime in game already. It's time to go to bed. Yeah, that's what I think it's good. But here's, looks like, yeah, there's a new one coming out. It's called Hyrule Warrior something. I don't know what kind of game it'll be. If it'll be like Tears of Kingdom and Breath of the Wild, which is open world, or if it'll be like the old school Zelda games where it's like a linear storyline. Right? That's Zelda before it was a very linear game. I played it while I was recovering on something. Yeah, I feel like Zelda is like what Sims used to be for me, or MMOs right now, where I just had to be in the mood to play it. I would binge it. Then once I got my itch, like I scratched my itch for it, I dropped it. I sneezed, but Gesundheit. Is that German? Gesundheit's German, right? Gesundheit. Okay, I don't know what it is. But, yeah. So, like, Zelda, the reason I never finished is by the time I got the urge to play it again, I forgot what I was doing, and I end up doing another thing again. Or I'd get really stuck on a puzzle, and it would irritate me, and I'd drop it again. And then I'd come back to the same puzzle, thinking I can do it now, and then drop it again. Okay, that one was Breath of the Wild. Tears of the Kingdom was just like, I kept forgetting what I was doing. Thank you. We party you. I want Wario Smooth Moves, but I don't know if Wario Smooth Moves, the one they made for the Switch, was as good as the one they made for Wii U. Or Wii, because I'd never heard about it. But the one on the Wii was so much fun. So yeah, I hope they do something like that. Wait, was that all? Oh, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, guys, well, it was fun. But still no shiny. Oh my gosh, playing Schedule 1. I wanna play Schedule 1, but I have too many games.
if I buy it, I'm gonna feel bad. Because it's literally just gonna rot in my library. Because I just got Persona 5, I just got Metroidvania, I just got Chrono Trigger. And those are 3 really long games. I heard. So there's no way I can justify schedule 1 right now. I just started my Skyrim playthrough. And I just started Monster Hunter Wilds. And Monster Hunter Wilds is gonna have an update. But I really want to be a drug lord. They look so funny. It reminds me of Supermarket Simulator, but instead of a supermarket, we're dealing drugs. And then technically it's a farming game because you're farming or creating drugs. Oh my gosh, you guys got a whole system. Okay, don't worry. When I get the game, I'll make sure not to I won't go in your block. Don't worry. I won't get in your territory. You guys sound like you guys got it down. Wouldn't want to destroy an empire. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're all pretty good, so I don't want to get Schedule 1, because I feel like Schedule 1's a game where I'm gonna get it, I'm gonna binge it, and then I'm gonna feel bad because I have other games I bought. I made Heisenberg. Okay, well, enjoy Schedule 1, guys. I don't want to hatch these eggs right now. I'm just gonna save it for next time. I think, I'm gonna, oops, I'm going online. I'm gonna organize my boxes, maybe make more eggs for the next stream or whatever that's gonna be. But I think my next stream will either be Skyrim again or Monster Hunter Wilds. I'm really trying to do my best to do a Thursday stream again, and maybe a morning stream, because I've been neglecting the morning streams. But it's just been so much easier to do nighttime streams ever since I've started this new schedule or new routine, so I'll do my best to do a morning stream of something. I don't know yet. But thank you to everyone who was able to come today. And I hope you guys enjoy your weekend. And for everyone who followed me on Twitch, thank you so much. I hope you guys enjoy your stay here. I forgot how to chat on Twitch. It's not popping up for me. Okay, we'll just do it on Streambot. Wait, why is it being weird? It's not showing me all the messages. Weird. Okay, I'll fix that later. Where am I? Oh. Just do what you can. Thank you. I just wanna use an excuse to play video games for like a couple of hours. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I play video games when I'm streaming, and they're video games I like. But good night, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you again, Benny, for the Australian dollars. Was that a good accent? Was that good? Was that okay? I'm not in the, is it? I don't know if you can hear me, I was whispering. But thank you, Maestro, thank you, Jockey. Thank you, Tail Fans, thank you, Kilo. Thank you, Benny. Thank you, everyone else, and to the lurkers going to sleep. I hope you fall asleep, and I hope you sleep well. I hope your weekend is lovely. Stay safe, stay hydrated, and I'll see you when I see you. The emojis are gonna go up. Same thing to my Twitch viewers and Twitch lurkers, Twitch chatters. I'll see you when I see you, and thank you so much for watching. In Outback Australia. Oh, so there's different Australian accents in Australia too. Gosh darn it. That makes sense. Regional accents, that's what they're called, right? I'm learning so much today. So good, so good. Always stay learning, guys. Okay, the emotes are going out.
I'm sending you guys invisible hearts, Twitch, telepathically. It's gonna show up in your dreams. Don't worry, it's not gonna